So here we want to find the value of the trig function. We want an exact form. So let's just recognize what we have. We have the sine of the arc sine of something plus the arc cosine of something. The thing to remember is when you see the arc sine of something, that just equals an angle whose sine is 12/13, and this arc cosine just represents an angle. We'll call that one beta, whose cosine is 8/17. So I'm going to need a sum formula for sine, and I'm going to do that first. So I'm going to take the sine of the first angle, cosine of the second angle, plus cosine of the first angle, sine of the second angle. Now I'm going to draw triangles for both alpha and beta, and then I can plug in the pieces that I need. So let's go ahead and make one for alpha. So the sine is positive, so I'm going to make a triangle in quadrant 1 so that the sine is 12/13. Well, sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so I know this is 12, the opposite side. Here's alpha right there. And the hypotenuse is 13. Well, I recognize this one as a 5, 12, 13. If you don't recognize that, you can do a Pythagorean theorem and find out that that is 5. And now I'm going to draw a triangle for beta. And beta is positive, so again I'm going to go in quadrant 1 and beta, so this is my beta triangle. And the cosine of beta needs to be 8/17. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, so this is 8 and this one is 17. This one also works evenly, but let's go ahead and write this one out so we know we're clear on what we need to do. So I would find the side I don't have here, the opposite side from beta, by taking the square root of 17 squared, which is the hypotenuse squared, minus the other leg squared, so minus 8 squared. And so that's going to be 15. Okay, so this side is 15. Now I'm ready to go back and work my problem. First I need sine alpha, so I go to the alpha triangle, and sine is opposite over hypotenuse, or I had it right here as well, that is 12/13. And then I need cosine beta, so I go to the beta triangle and I need adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 8/17, and that again was one that I had here, plus cosine of alpha, that's not one I had, so I go to the alpha triangle and I do adjacent over hypotenuse, that's 5/13. And then I have sine beta, so going to the beta triangle I do opposite over hypotenuse, that's 15/17. So now I can multiply tops and I can multiply bottoms, and it looks like I will get 96 over 221 plus, let's see, so this one is going to be 75 over 221. So combining those, we got a common denominator of 221, that's going to be 1, and it looks like 171. So there is my answer in exact form.